Welcome and good evening to another fun episode of OSU Commentary with your host, AJ. Well, let's get started right away. First, it looks like our contender is PlasticSmoothie, also known as Lena Hoyland in the Danish community. She is one of the top OSU players in the world. Now, we're hoping to see some really nice gameplay here along with some fun combinations. She's a little bit out of practice as she has been traversing the country, touring and doing public appearances and whatnot. So it looks like she's chosen Hiroshi. I can't speak Japanese. I think it's called Happiness and Yama Crazy Night, and it's crazy indeed. So it looks like she's warming up her tablet so she can be able to play. She's playing with the tablet and keyboard routine instead of a mouse, which is a very interesting choice. Now, I think she's getting ready to get all set up. And all right, let's get started. All right. Now, as you can see, PlasticSmoothie is already the top score holder in this game with a score of 21 million. So I don't know what she's trying to prove here. Okay, and we're off. All right, let's get started right away. I see some good moves here. We see some nice little hoodly-hoos, which is when it's supposed to be an arc, but it has a little bump in the middle. It's a hoodly-hoo right there. Okay, so she's going along. She's got the Death Star in the middle. She's making the moves. All right, so she's got some really good technique this time, folks. I guess her time off is not messed up for her skill or ambition, which is always a good sign. Okay, she's going well. Click, 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 click. She's at 21, 80, 28, 97, 100. She's broken 100 combo already on M0, which is pretty good given the ability and where she is playing in the Danish world and the network. So she's doing pretty well so far. All right, she's slowly bumped up the categories, as you can see. She's going up. She's now 22 compared to herself for some reason. So she's going along. She's got the clickies and the little swishies. The click and the slices, actually. She's got some fun slices, which is very... Oh, she's got the round-the-clock move. She pulled the round-the-clock off well. She pulled the star move off in the middle, but she got a little upside-down seagull move, which everyone, I'm sure, in middle school is drawing that seagull like that. We'll do some instant replays after the matches to take a look at how she's doing. So this is really interesting given the fact that she is playing with one eyeball. She actually, unfortunately, did have a tragic accident at work. She was trying to sell a pen to her new boss, and unfortunately, the pen got jammed in her eyeball. So now she's playing with one eye. So it's very interesting to see how her depth perceptions kind of affect the game. I think she actually went out of bounds on that one slice a little bit. We'll take a look at that after the game, after the match, and we'll interview her and get her opinion on that. She's got the rough waves. It's pretty good. All right, she's got the upside-down sideways TIE Fighter. It's very impressive. Key change once again. Her accuracy has dropped. It was 99.87. She's dropped down to 99.84, which is unfortunate, given as if you want to get into the World Championships, you need to have at least 99.9. She's gotten back up to 99.86, which is fantastic. Very exciting to see. The slissy slash in the middle. She pulled that off pretty well. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at that in the replay. She's already at the third place already with a score of 10 million. Over 10 million, actually. So now we have the casual breakdown section of a song, if you will. The bridge between the beginning to the crazy, insane ending. So this is the pretty relaxed, mellow part. And as I said, it's going to start getting crazy again with the big finale and everything. If you look on the bottom of the screen, her accuracy is all in the blue, which is very impressive. Oh, she pulled up the five-finger death punch. We'll play that again in the end. That was very impressive. I didn't think she'd be able to pull off the five-finger death punch. That's very rare that someone from the Danish land could be able to pull that off. Around the clock again. She pulled that off. Very impressive. Very nice move. The squishy squish is pretty impressive as well. We'll go over all these moves for all you new people. She's already up to almost beating herself. She's got a score of over 19 million. She's broken 20 million. She could actually beat her own score. She could beat herself. She got that little disco DJ ball at the end. The swish, and we'll have to check the scores, folks. But she might have just beaten herself. Now, as we can see, her accuracy was 99.12. It looks like she got a private message, probably congratulations from her Danish competitor, the Silmarillion, written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Let's look at some highlights. Now we can see right here, there's the upside down seagulls right here, as we can see, upside down. It's a very impressive move. And then coming up next, we have the zigzag. If we'll take a look at that slower, I think she actually missed the squiddly squid. Let's pause that for a second to take a look. Yes, it actually looks like she just barely, if you look at the corner of that circle, she just barely went out of bounds. So those points should have not been counted as she unfortunately went out of bounds. Very unfortunate for her indeed. Okay, and right here we have the swishy slash, very nicely executed. Oh, and then we have the finger death punch, as you can see, the 4 extended fingers, very nice moves. And the swishy swash and the squishy squashes, I'm sorry, very nicely done overall by Plastic Smoothie here. Looking forward to seeing what she can do in the semifinals. So thank you for tuning in once again. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Goodbye.